Now, so welcome to this edition of Best Brain STEM Quiz Competition. We have 4 schools here who are going to do honors for their various schools. Remember, 8 schools have already booked a ticket to the quarterfinal stage of the competition. We get to know the 2 schools from this particular contest that will make it to the quarterfinal stage as we continue to count down to who eventually will be crowned as the winner for the maiden edition of the Best Brain STEM Quiz Competition, brought to you courtesy Best Brain Publications. My name is Raphael Sarkodie. You can call me Seraph. I will be your anchor for this particular session. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are excited again, why don't you make some noise? Why don't you make some noise? All right, so let me go to the school on my left, and let's start with the introduction of the schools from there. Britannic International School is joining me. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have introduction of contestants.
Elvis Kusidonko is my name.
Noble Prempe is my name.
Please, let's give it up to them. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Kumasi Metro, we are joined by Central Baptist School, and they are represented by...
I'm Emmanuel Laban.
And I'm Diamond Adumo Usubuatin.
Why don't you give it up for them? Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Opoku Ware M joining us from Kumasi Metro, and they are represented by...
Mami Amwabia Poache. I'm Opoku Ware to Venice.
Let's give it up to them. And lastly, joining us from Kwabri East, ladies and gentlemen, Crismond Academy, represented by...
I go by the name Wachiwati Kofibafu.
I'm Pofo Okupota GPSA.
Let's give it up. Let's give it up to them. Straight away, we move on to round 1. We're going to have 4 rounds of contest in this round or in this particular session, and all of them very interesting and very exciting. So just focus and make your schools proud over here. Permit me to start with you, Britannic. I'm going to give out the preamble, and the preamble is going for all schools in this particular session. If you get it correct, you have 3 points. If you do not get it correct, any school can take it as a bonus by pressing the bell. So when I give a major question and a school doesn't get it, you have an opportunity to press the bell. The first to press the bell gets the opportunity to answer. In that case, you get a bonus of 1. If it's your major question, you get 3 points for that. 10 seconds to answer if it is a major, 5 seconds to do so if it is a bonus. Good luck to you. Permit me to start with you, Britannic. Some household items contain common chemical compounds. State correctly the chemical formula of the principal chemical substance or active ingredient in each of the following items. So I'll give you the item, and then you will tell me the chemical substance or ingredient in that. And I want the chemical formula. Yes, Britannic, yours is baking soda. Baking soda. Yes, baking soda. Yes, Britannic. Are you interested in this one? Yes, bonus. Any of you can press for a bonus. 2. Opoku Ware M.
Sodium hydroxide.
I want the chemical formula. I have said that. Yes. Is any of you interested? Yes, Crismond. Please.
NaOH.
NaOH is incorrect. Yes. It's not correct. Any of you interested? So I was looking for NaHCO3. NaHCO3. Yes, Central Baptist, your major question. Yours is washing soda. Washing soda. Household items and their active ingredients. You are supposed to give me the chemical formula for them. Washing soda. Yes, any of you interested in a bonus? Is anybody interested in 1 point? That is Na2CO3. Na2CO3. Yes, Opoku Ware M, yours is caustic soda. Caustic soda. Opoku Ware, are you interested in 3 points? Is any school interested in a bonus? I was looking for NaOH. NaOH. And lastly, to Crismond, yours is wood ash. Wood ash. Wood ash. Is any school interested in a bonus? Britannic Central Baptist Opoku Ware? None of you. So that is K2CO3. K2CO3. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the next round of sessions or questions. And please, the preamble is for all schools. Please pay attention. An industrial robot lifts a 500 kg engine vertically through 2 meters using hydraulic arm. The input force applied through the robot system moves 10 meters of hydraulic piston, taking acceleration due to gravity to be 10 meters per second squared. Calculate. And now I'll come to you, Central Baptist. Yours is the velocity ratio. Velocity ratio. Yes. Is any of you interested in a bonus? Is any school interested in a bonus? Yes, Crismond.
250.
It is not 250. All right. So I was just looking for 5. It's 10 divided by 2. That gives you 5. Yes, Opoku Ware, yours. The same preamble. An industrial robot lifts a 500 kg engine vertically through 2 meters using a hydraulic arm. The input force applied through the robot system moves 10 meters of hydraulic piston, taking acceleration due to gravity to be 10 meters per second squared. Opoku Ware, calculate actual mechanical advantage if the effort used is 1000 Newton. Calculate the mechanical advantage if the effort used is 1000 Newton. Yes, is any school interested? Yes. Britannic,
5 joules.
please sit down. Relax.
5 joules.
5.
5 joules.
Okay. Yes, is any school interested? Crismond,
500 joules.
5.
5,000 joules.
500 joules. No.
5,000.
No, it's only one attempt. You can't do that. Yes, Central Baptist.
10 joules.
It is not 10 joules. I was looking for 5. 5. You don't need to be adding units to it. All right. We move on to the next one to Crismond. Work output. You are to calculate the work output. The work output. Yes, it's any school interested. Central Baptist.
1,000 Newton.
1,000 Newton. No.
Newton. 100 Newton.
100. No.
Oh shit.
All right. So it's just 5,000. You multiply it by 2, giving you 10,000 joules. 10,000 joules. All right. And the last one to you, Britannic. Efficiency of the robot. Efficiency of the robot. Efficiency of the robot.
Over 10.
Yes. Anyone interested in a bonus? All right, so none is interested. So the mechanical advantage is 5. The velocity ratio is 5. So 5 divided by 5 multiplied by 100, that is 100%. That's all. So that's what I was looking for. All right. The next set of questions. Please, in front of you, we move on to the practical session. Now, this is physics practical. And this is a physics practical that is used to demonstrate some properties of light. Before each of you is a screen. Have you seen your screen? Have you seen your screen?
Yes.
In front of you, you have a screen. A torchlight as well. Do you have a torchlight?
Yes.
Great. And one of the following: rectangular and equilateral triangular glass prisms or blocks in front of you. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Then you have mirrors, a mirror, and then a convex lens with you as well. Direct the light, please do it. Direct the light at appropriate angles to the prism or mirror or lens and observe the screen. Direct the torchlight.
To the screen. Move your hand.
So you direct the light at appropriate angles to the prism and then mirror or lens and observe the screen. Now, have you made your observation? Your question, please pay attention. And the questions are transferable. So any of you can pick it for it, as I indicated earlier on, a physics practical. And all that I expect you to do is to direct the light at appropriate angles to to the prism, and then you observe the screen. Crismond, permit me to start with you. Arrange the following in increasing order of rarity: glass, water, air. Arrange it in increasing order of rarity.
Alright.
Air, water, and glass.
Air,
Water, and
water,
glass.
and glass is incorrect. Yes, bonus. Yes, Central Baptist.
Water, air, and glass.
That is not correct. All right. Okay, so I was looking for glass, water, and air. The same arrangement I gave is what I was expecting. That is all. Then, Britannic, yours. Which color of light has the shortest wavelength in the visible spectrum? In the visible spectrum, as you observe, which color of light has the shortest wavelength?
White.
It's your major question. You don't need to press a bell. Yes?
White.
White is not correct. Yes, bonus. Crismond.
Violet.
Violet is correct for 1 point. Correct. Central Baptist. Light travels to the plane mirror and then to the screen. What scientific principle ensures that if the position of the source of light and screen are swapped, light will still reach the screen? What scientific principle ensures that if the positions of the source of light and screen are swapped, light will still reach the screen?
Reflection.
It is not reflection. Bonus. Yes, Britannic.
Rectilinear propagation of light. Rectilinear
Rectilinear.
propagation of light.
No. Is any school interested in the bonus? All right, so I was looking for the principle of reversibility of light. Principle of reversibility of light. And the last one to you, Opoku Ware. Which type of image or images is or are formed by the convex lens? Yes, Opoku Ware. Which type of image or images are formed by the convex lens? Bonus. Yes, Crismond.
Virtual image. Virtual image.
Virtual images. Yes, any? Because it's a bonus, I'm looking for exact. Yes. Britannic, sit down and talk.
Lecture images. Lecture images.
Lecture. No.
No.
All right. So I was looking for real and virtual. The two. Real and virtual. But it's a bonus I can't give you. All right. We move on to round 2. Ladies and gentlemen, give it to them. Please show some love to them. So round 2, it's the round of computing and robotics. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll give you the opportunity to also effect a substitution. You have 2 spots. to take advantage of in terms of substitution. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Best Brain STEM Quiz Competition brought to you by Best Brain Publications. If you are looking for any book that is instructive, a book that can guide you to excel in your BEC exams, we recommend Best Brain Publication or Best Brain books for you. And for every level of education, Best Brain is the recommended book for you. We'll be back after a break.
Education is the key to a brighter future, and at Best Brain Publication Limited, we are committed to giving every child a strong foundation they need to excel. Our books are professionally written in line with the new GES standard-based curriculum and fully approved by NACA, giving you the assurance of quality and excellence. From preschool through primary to JHS and SHS, we've got you covered with top-rated textbooks in mathematics, science, English, our world and our people, computing, creative art, history, RME, French, Chi, Fanti, Dagbani, and more. Our JHS and SHS combined textbooks make learning simpler, smarter, and more effective. We have mathematics, science, English, social studies, career technology, RME, creative art, Asante G, and others. That's why parents, teachers, and schools nationwide trust Best Brain. We are located at Kumasi Pankrono behind La Posada Hotel on the Best Brain St. Abed Road. Our books are also available in all leading bookshops nationwide. For bulk purchases, call 0507 200 200, 0504 200 300 or 0241 520 946. Visit us at www.bestbrainp.com. At Best Brain Publication Limited, we nurture great minds with great books. Best Brain Publication Limited. Tomorrow's education today.
Also, why don't you give it up for them, please? Show some love to them. And here are the scores at the end of round one. At the end of round one, Britannic, Central Baptist, and Opoku Ware M all did not get any points in this session. Crismond managed 1 point. On to round two, ladies and gentlemen. I love this round. It's a round where you get opportunity to demonstrate your IT skill or your computing skill, as well as your technological knowledge or robotic knowledge as well. So it's a beautiful round, and I'm excited. I hope that this round gets better. Please don't disappoint me. I start with computer. Back to you, Britannic. And you are to tell me, I'll give you 4 options to these questions. You select the right answer. Only 1 attempt. If you get it correct, you get 3 points. If you get it wrong, you lose out, but the questions are not transferable. 10 seconds to answer 8. Britannic, I'm starting with you. A network that connects devices in a small area, like a school lab, is called... A network that connects devices in a small area like a school lab is called A, school area network, B, local area network, C, wide area network, D, network of school.
Local area network.
That is correct for 3 points. Central Baptist. Central Baptist. A wireless network connection is commonly called a wireless network connection is commonly called phone data network, LAN or LAN, Wi-Fi or modem?
Wife.
Yes, Central Baptist.
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi is correct for 3 points. Opoku Ware. Which of the following is a network? Which of the following is a network advantage? Which of the following is a network advantage? A, more friends. B, sharing resources. 3, or C, school network. D, data.
Sharing resources.
Sharing resources is correct for 3 points. Crismond Academy, your major question. Wired networks typically use wireless signals, Ethernet cables, wired devices, USB drive. Wired networks typically use wireless signals, Ethernet cables, wired device, USB drive. Yes, Crismond.
Wired devices.
Wired devices is not correct. I was looking for Ethernet cables. Ethernet cable. Britannic. Your major question. The large flat board that holds the CPU, and the question is transferable, so if they are not interested, you can pick it as a bonus by pressing your bell. The large flat board that holds the CPU socket is called. The large flat board that holds the CPU socket is called. Yes, Britannic.
Motherboard.
Motherboard is correct for 3 points. Central Baptist. Central Baptist, the technology that allowed thousands of circuits to be placed on a single chip is called. The technology that allows thousands of circuits to be placed on a single chip is called.
Microprocessing.
It is not correct. Yes, the technology. Yes, anybody interested in a bonus? Sue, Opoku Ware.
Microchip.
No. Yes, Britannic.
A hub.
No. It's like with Crismond. Crismond, are you interested? Okay, so I was looking for VLSI, very large scale integration is the technology I was looking for. All right, Opoku Ware, your major question rather. The main component that replaces separate transistors in 4th generation computers is the Opoku Ware. The people of Santasi are looking up to you. Bonus. Yes, Britannic.
Microprocessor.
Correct for 1 point. Correct for 1 point. And now, Crismond, your major question. The microprocessor is inserted into a special square connector with many tiny holes. What is the name of the connector? The microprocessor is inserted into a special square connector with many tiny holes. What is that connector called? Crismond.
It's a router.
Crismond, are you interested in this one? Crismond says they are not interested in this one. Yes, any of you as a bonus? Central Baptist.
Microchip.
It is not microchip. Is any school interested? I was looking for CPU socket. CPU socket. We move on to the last round for the computing, and then we move straight to robotics. Let me start with you, Opoku Ware. Opoku Ware, which part of the computer screen shows icons like this PC, recycle bin, when the computer starts? Which part of the computer screen shows icons, various icons? You'd see the PC, recycle bin, and other icons. Which part of the computer screen shows those icons?
Wallpaper. Wallpaper.
It is not wallpaper. Bonus. 4. Yes, Britannic.
Monitor. Monitor.
Monitor. No, it is not monitor. Yes, Crismond. Desktop is correct for 1 point. Correct for 1 point. Crismond, your major question. What do you click to see all open programs displayed as small pictures before choosing one? What do you click to see all open programs displayed as small pictures before choosing one?
Thumbnail. Thumbnail. Thumbnail.
Tab,
Thumbnail.
tab, clear.
Thumbnail.
No. Yes, bonus. Opoku Ware.
Preview.
It is not preview. Yes. I was looking for the task bar or taskbar button. Taskbar. Britannic. Let me come to you. Which part of the taskbar shows the current time and date? Which part of the taskbar shows the current time and date on a computer? Yes, Britannic. And Britannic are representing, or they are representing Oforico. They are not interested. Yes, bonus to Crismond. Please speak up.
Notification bar. Notification bar.
Can you speak up?
Notification bar. Notification bar.
Notification bar. Okay, so let's, yes, any? Sue. Yes, Opoku Ware.
System tree. System tree.
No. Is any of you interested? Okay, so I was looking for notification area, not notification bar. It's not a bar, it's notification area. And the last one to Central Baptist. Central Baptist. What are the square or rectangular shortcuts in the start menu in Windows 8 or Windows 10 called? The square rectangular shortcuts in the start menu in Windows 8 or Windows 10. Central Baptist.
Tabs.
No. What did you say?
Tabs.
Tab.
Yes, tab.
T-A-B.
Yes.
No. Now please pay attention. You are expected to build and code for a driving base. When the program starts, your robot should travel forward distance equal to the number of planets in our solar system multiplied by 14. It should then reverse the product of the number of moons, M-O-O-N-S. It should then reverse the product of the number of moons Earth has and 45. The number of moons the Earth has and 45. Trigger your robot with color red mixed with white, and set your speed to the sum of 12 and 13. Trigger your robot with the color red mixed with white and set your speed to the sum of 12 and 13. All measurements are in centimeters. I wish you good luck. You have 5 minutes to do that. In doing that, you have to get your calculations correct, and then you do the coding, and then you come and show us what you were able to do. 5 minutes to you. Good luck. All right, thank you very much. Kindly stop, kindly. Now, this session is worth 8 points. And so, I'm now going to call you to go to the platform there and show us what you were able to do. But this is what I was expecting from you. Your calculations should be correct, and they're on your planning sheet. Your robot should remain stationary until the correct color is presented, and then the robot should move forward to the exact forward distance, and your robot immediately should reverse and stop at exact final position based on the coding you did. Your building, your cable management, and your coding all are very important. Ladies and gentlemen, we invite Britannic to go over there and show us what they do. Please clap for them. The trigger color is supposed to be pink, red plus white. The forward distance is supposed to, so you get 8 times 14, as in planets in our solar system, 14, 8 times 14. The reverse distance should give you, the Earth Moon is it's 1, so 1 times 45 should give you, and the speed should be 12 plus 13, giving you 25%. And these are the values you use in issuing out instructions to your robot. All right, we move on to Please, let's give it up to Britannic. Let's give it up to Britannic. Central Baptist, please go over there and show us what you did. All right, let's give it up. Let's give it up to Opoku Ware. Crismond. And so, if you did the correct thing, the robot will move forward and it will revert and come to the exact position that you coded the robot to do. And that is what we saw Opoku Ware M do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to Crismond as well. Let's give it up to Crismond as well. And so I will present the results for round 2, and then we straight away will move on to round 3. If there is any substitution to effect, whilst we wait for the results, kindly effect the substitution as we go on to the round of the digits battle or mathematics. The digits battle or mathematics. You have 2 spots to take advantage of in terms of substitutions. Substitutions. And so, please hurry up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And here, so this is how the round of robotics went. So for you to be able to get the trigger color correct, you get 1 point. The forward distance correct, you get 1 point for that, which was 112. Reverse distance of getting it 45 centimeters gives you, or centimeters gives you 1 point. Forward speed gives you 1 point, 25%. Reverse speed, 25% gives you 1 point. Coding gives you 1 point. Building and cable management gives you, or give you 2 points. Central Baptist, for the various sessions, unable to get any, and so Central Baptist had 0. Britannic, for the areas, also couldn't get any, so they also had 0. Crismond managed to get trigger color correct, forward distance correct, reverse correct, forward speed correct, reverse speed correct, coding correct, building correct, and so they get 8 points. Opoku Ware MA also got trigger color correct, forward distance correct, reverse correct, forward speed correct, reverse speed correct, coding correct, and so they also got 8 points. And so at the end of round 2, Crismond had 9 points. Opoku Ware had 11 points. Central Baptist had 3 points. And Britannic had 7 points. All right. We move on to mathematics or the digits battle. Now, you are attempting to answer the questions by ringing the bell. The first to press the bell will get the opportunity to answer. 3 points at stake when you get it correct. All right. So good luck to all of you. The bearing of P from Q is 138 degrees. What is the bearing of Q from P? Q from P. Which one is 3? Yes, Central Baptist.
138 degrees. 138 degrees.
138 is not correct. Yes, Crismond.
42 degrees. 42 degrees.
It is not correct. Yes. Opoku Ware.
318 degrees.
318 is correct for 1 point. Now find x. Find the value of x. Root 72 plus root 32 minus 3 root 18 is equal to x root 2. Find the value of x. Yes, Crismond.
X is equal to 7 root 2. 7 root 2.
7 root 2 is not correct. All right. So I was looking for x is equal to 1. 1 is the answer. Yes, the next one. If 4x is equal to 5y, find the ratio x is to y. If 4x is equal to 5y, find the ratio x is to y.
Let's simplify again.
Yes, Britannic.
0.8.
No.
Should I?
Crismond.
4 is to 5. 4 is to 5.
4 is to 5. No. All right. So the ratio s is to y or x over y would give you 5 over 4. 5 over 4. The next one. The mean of the numbers P1 or P subscript 1, P subscript 2, P3, P4, and P5 is 6.8. Find the mean of the numbers 10 plus P1, 10 plus P2, 10 plus P3, 10 plus P4, and 10 plus P5. The mean of the numbers P1 or P subscript 1, P subscript 2, P3, P4, P5 is 6.8. Find the mean of the numbers 10 plus P1, 10 plus P2, 10 plus P3, 10 plus P4, and 10 plus P5. Yes, Opoku Ware.
118.
It is not correct.
Okay.
Crismond.
107.
It is not correct.
This one is the mean plus all of this.
It's just a matter of adding the 10 to the 6.8. 16.8. Just add the 10. That's all. Yes. The last one. Find the next term in the sequence 2, 5, 10, 17. 2, 5, 10, and 17. What will be the next sequence? The next number in the sequence. Yes, Crismond.
26.
26 is correct for 3 points. And now, true or false? Please pay attention. If you get it wrong, I will deduct 1 from your accumulated marks. If you don't know, don't guess. Questions are not transferable. I'm starting with you, Opoku Ware M. Opoku Ware. The number of proper subsets of a set of 5 elements is 31. True or false? The number of proper subsets of a set of 5 elements is 31. True or false? 10 seconds.
The questions are not transparent.
The hopes of Santasi rest on you. Opoku Ware. Opoku Ware is not interested. Okay, so it is, but it's true. It's actually true. All right, Crismond, your major question. The number of subsets of a set with 6 elements is 64. True or false? True. Can you speak up with confidence, please? True. Yes, it is true. Britannic. The number of proper subsets. The number of proper subsets of a set of 7 elements is 128. True or false?
Out of how many sets a element? 5.
The number of proper subsets of a set with 7 elements is 128. True or false?
What are proper subsets?
False.
Yes, it is false. Central. The number of non-empty subsets of a set of 4 elements is 16. True or false? The number of non-empty subsets of a set of 4 elements is 16. True or false? Non-empty subsets of a set of 4 elements is 16. True or false?
True.
It is false. It is false. Let's give it up. Let's give it up to them. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, we come to the end of round 3. Please show them some love. Show them some love. Show them some love. Let me remind you that best brain STEM quiz, when we say best brain STEM quiz, the response is prove you are a genius. Best brain STEM quiz.
You are a genius.
Best brain STEM quiz. And so we get to know who will prove to us that indeed they are geniuses. Ladies and gentlemen, we will declare the results for round 3, and then we do the last round, which is the riddles. Okay. At the end of round 3 for this particular contest, Crismond Academy pulled 6 points, Opoku Ware pulled 3 points, Central Baptist pulled 2 points, and Britannic pulled 3. Let's give it up to them, please. Let's give it up to them. Let me say that my attire is proudly provided by Eddie's Fashion. Eddie's Fashion is located at Menchia near the Palace here in Kumasi. And Eddie's Fashion gives you the best when it comes to fashion for males. And all you do is just dream it and they would make it a reality. Eddie's Fashion proudly supporting this one. We move on to the last, which is the round of riddles. Crismond, can you press your bell? Opoku Ware, your bell. Central, your bell. And Britannic, your bell. Great. I wish you good luck. 20 points at stake in this round. If you get it at first clue, you get 5 points. Second clue, 4 points. Any other clue would give you 3 points. People go to the university because of me. Yes, Crismond.
Degree.
Degree is correct for 5 points. Second riddle. I am widely used in friction, collision, and expansion. Yes, Crismond.
Force of attraction.
Force of attraction.
No. You find me in binomial expansion. Yes, Britannic.
Force.
No.
Is it power?
You can see I am efficient and cold. I am the numerical part of each term in an algebraic expression. Put efficient and cold together and you get me. Yes, Opoku Ware.
Coefficient.
Coefficient is correct for 3 points. I store data temporarily. I am very, very fast. Yes, Crismond. RAM is correct. 4 points. Correct for 4 points. And the last one. You can find use in me. You can find use in me. Wherever you find me, I'm always for safety. Even when you find me on a bomb, I will still protect you. I mean, join when used as a verb. What am I? Yes, Crismond. Fuse is correct for 3 points. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we draw curtains down in this particular contest. Please give it up to them, give it up to them, give it up to them, give it up to them. And so, I will declare the results for round 4 and subsequently tell you which 2 schools will join the 8 schools that have already qualified to make it 10 as we count down to get 16 schools that would move on to the next round of the competition. Ladies and gentlemen, at stake in this particular contest, Best Brain STEM Quiz, is prizes worth over 100,000 Ghana cedis. 1 billion old Ghana cedis is available in this particular contest. And so it is worth fighting for, it is worth pushing for. Ladies and gentlemen, take a break. When we are back, I will declare the results.
Education is the key to a brighter future, and at Best Brain Publication Limited, we are committed to giving every child a strong foundation they need to excel. Our books are professionally written in line with the new GES standard-based curriculum and fully approved by NACA, giving you the assurance of quality and excellence. From preschool through primary to JHS and SHS, we've got you covered with top-rated textbooks in mathematics, science, English, our world and our people, computing, creative art, history, RME, French, Chi, Fanti, Dagbani, and more. Our JHS and SHS combined textbooks make learning simpler, smarter, and more effective. We have mathematics, science, English, social studies, career technology, RME, creative arts, Asante G, and others. That's why parents, teachers, and schools nationwide trust Best Brain. We are located at Kumasi Pankrono behind La Posada Hotel on the Best Brain St. Abed Road. Our books are also available in all leading bookshops nationwide. For bulk purchases, call 0507 200 200, 0504 200 300 or 0241 520 946. Visit us at www.bestbrainp.com. At Best Brain Publication Limited, we nurture great minds with great books. Best Brain Publication Limited, tomorrow's education today.
Welcome back. And this has been a very exciting round with the Best Brain STEM quiz. And here are the scores at the end of round 4. Ladies and gentlemen, in round 4, Crismond pulled 12 points. Opoku Ware M pulled 3 points. Central 0 and Britannic 0. So at the end of the entire contest, ladies and gentlemen, placing 4th with 5 points is Central Baptist. Let's give it up to them. Britannic also placed 3rd with 10 points. And therefore, Opoku Ware M qualifies to the quarterfinals with 17 points. And Crismond wins this particular contest with 28 points. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to you, Crismond, and congratulations to you, Opoku Ware M. I'll see you in the quarterfinal stage of the competition. At this point in time, we invite the marketing manager for Best Brain Publication, Sir Joe, to present these to the schools that are saying goodbye to us. Joe, Central Baptist.